We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Here's Darius Davis to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Ready. Go.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Amarian Hampton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Line.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
It's a big one for the Chargers. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it. And it stays on the board.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Raiders nothing. To kick off for the Chargers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And one complete to McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Glad McConkey. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 15 more on that one. They're on the move. It's a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Herbert again. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Chargers. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Dicker good with the extra point. Chargers move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy
So
cane.
from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Okay, break. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Jack Panther, Cowboy, go.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He was brought down by Christian.
We are through 1.
2 yards on
The
pickup.
Chargers
It's
out
second
to the early
and
lead.
8 at the
And
Chargers
we're back in
25-yard
Vegas
line.
after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Charger, 19 Charger.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
8 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Packer 60.
Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Hall trying to create some space, but will not find money. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now a little pop pass. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll try to run the ball. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal.
21-yard attempt.
This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Set. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6.
Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Into space. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Cameron
to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60. Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. 20.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended
He
receiver.
was defended by
And it'll bring up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Hawk 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas.
13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt on the ball.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
3 yards to go.
And third down coming up.
Here we go. Viking 18. Hey, what's that?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He's to the 45. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up a second down at the 17-yard line.
Set. 380. 59. Set.
To throw is Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Set. 380. Black 8. Go.
A run. This is Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Darian Porter on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
380. Set.
Here's Herbert. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Herbert now on first down. And caught Keandre Lambert-Smith. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Baylor tight.
We'll try to run for it. We'll have to. And he'll have the first down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get that out to Edwards. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's second and 2.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to Pierce. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Line. Set.
And he's is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
12. Hey, go Lion.
Perfect. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Warriors 70. Get it. 7 back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10.
Ready. 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brings up third down.
And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 30. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
33-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it. With that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Come on. Set. 6, Buffalo 18.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, roll.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's into space, past the 25. And he'll be taken down. They hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Yeah. Hey, give me a D.
Cameron Dicker and a kickoff for the Chargers.
Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux when that's up the highest metric.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A run here with Hall. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brought down at the
3rd
10-yard line.
and a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Finding his tight end, man. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
Ready? Liking 18. Let go.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Chargers 35, Raiders 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Run! Set. Ready? Run! What is it?
On the ground, Hampton. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
There's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Chargers 1st down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. You can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball, and I think the rest of this game they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive linemen is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Set. Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
380. Kappa. Go.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Set. Delta. Set. Ray. 21. Why did it happen?
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he'll get this at the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Gets that one complete to his tight end Downs.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. You just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Paul. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
27.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380. Go.
On 1st down, it's Hampton.
O'Brien, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hampton, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Hampton trying to work inside. And he's got it. We'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And the Chargers.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
32-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7.
Set. Lion. Set.
They'll drop the throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Go.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
To kick off for the Chargers.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get up, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hard. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams... They start taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. On the draw, it's Edwards. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Herbert to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and 10. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's a third and 10. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Staying out there for this fourth down.
Let's go, let's go.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Hampton. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a second down and 8. On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set.
They'll go with Hampton. A gain there of 11. 1st down, L.A.
It's a gain of 11.
And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Texas scores. Chargers 45. Raiders 39.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know as long as she get really and I don't mean to call you cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back way back. Run it that we on track. You can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never speak with a ring cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Yeah. Hey, give me a team, then give me the